What's going on, everyone? I wanted to do a quick review on a phone that I purchased about 2 weeks ago, the Samsung Galaxy J7 Crown, and it is on Tracfone. Um, I wouldn't have thought about Tracfone uh, as a provider for myself, but I was looking for a cheaper phone plan. I was on Boost Mobile, and I was paying $35 a month. But I felt like, why am I paying so much for, things I'm not actually using? So I started to look around. Initially, I was going to get on the Walmart phone plan. Their cheapest plan that they had was $24, and they actually had the J7 Crown in stores. However, the phone was $155, and I wasn't willing to spend that much. So I started doing some online research, and I came across Tracfone. Now, I've heard of Tracfone in the past, but what caught my eye was that they now have unlimited plans. They have a 20, 25, and $30 phone plan. So you don't have to go the old-fashioned route and rely on minutes and counting minutes and all of that. You can just get an unlimited texting and talking plan. And I have the $20 a month plan. My $20 a month plan gives me 1 GB of data, unlimited texting and calling, and if I don't use that data, which I for the most part don't because I'm mostly connected to Wi-Fi, it just rolls over into the next month. Now, what stood out between the Walmart phone plan and the Tracfone phone plan was that the J7 Crown was going for $99 compared to $155. And not only on that $99 price, at the $99 price tag, I also got 1 free month of service on the $20 a month plan. So instantly, of course, I bought it. Altogether, it was $107. Came to me. I probably arrived in, I don't know, I want to say like 2 or 3 days. Not even 3 days, to be honest, because it was coming from the next state over. So it didn't take long at all. I just thought it was. So enough about the phone plan. I wanted to talk to you guys about the phone. So get that out the way. Let's look at the phone. The phone itself is a very nice device. It's actually better than what I thought it was going to be completely honest. I was coming from an LG Stylo 4, and I had a 6.2 screen, and that was too big for me. I decided that I wanted to downsize, and I went towards a phone that was a 5.5 screen. The screen is beautiful from every angle. Screen is beautiful from every angle, and I love the speakers on it. It only has one speaker, and to be completely honest, I was skeptical about this because I was like, I don't know about that speaker. But it's actually one of the loudest speakers I have heard on a budget device in a long time. So let's go to some audio. Let me play something for you guys so you can get an idea of what we have. So you can see that the screen looks great. The speaker is awesome. Has a nice little bass to it. I like that they also have Bixby available. Bixby, I'm not too sure about all that it is, but it seems like it's like a social media built into your phone, and it keeps you updated on things that you're interested in. Like, for example, I like Golden State, I like Toronto Maples, and that tells me the score of the recent game, and it looks like Toronto lost, so that's not good. I like to keep up with the NFL, and the Texans are my favorite team, so they keep up with whatever I'm interested in. And then it recommends some video games and things like that. So that's cool. So I like the screen. I like the screen size. Let's take a picture of something. So let me get to the camera. And we're going to take a picture of the box. The camera, just knocked it off. The camera is actually 13 megapixels in both the front and the rear. And it looks great. Color is crisp. You have options to edit if you like. Classic, cozy, memory, maple. You get it. Cartoon. You can add font and all those cool things. It is running on Android 8.1, but there is a way to update your software. I'm not too sure about it, but I have read it in several different chats regarding this phone. People have updated it to the latest. Battery life. Love it. This battery, not only does it charge fast, they don't even advertise it for rapid charging, but I feel like this phone charges extremely fast. Not only that, but it lasts for a long time. Yesterday, I took my phone off the charger at about 7:40 in the morning. I didn't have to charge it at all, and that's using it to text, make phone calls, get on YouTube, take pictures. It was great to communicate with my professors. It was great. The battery, by the time it was about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I had 32% left of battery life. So the battery is amazing. Now, since I like the size of the phone, I like the screen, I like the pictures, I like the speaker, there's not too much of this phone I don't like. Here are some things that, I just don't care for, and I think they could have changed, especially if you don't get this phone on sale and you pay the full price of $155, or I think on Tracfone it's like $130, and then on Net 10, which by the way you can get this phone for $89.99 through Net 10 right now. I think when it goes back up it's like $120. So what I don't like about this phone, I feel like if you don't get this phone on sale, you're missing out on standard features, such as it doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. It has face recognition, but fingerprint scanner, I prefer that over the face recognition thing. I just like to utilize that more. They don't have a C charger. You have a micro USB, and that is kind of disappointing that they didn't incorporate that. Also, maybe I'm just nitpicking here, but it would have been nice for them to have a water resistant component, such as some of the budget devices for Motorola. They have water resistant. LG Stylo 5 has a water resistance. If you're paying $150 plus for this device, if you don't get this on sale, you're missing out on those features. And if you're going to pay that kind of money, I would actually recommend go somewhere else. Go look at another phone, because you can get so much more for your money. But other than that, other than not having the C charger or the water resistance or the fingerprint scanner, I think this makes a great phone. I would recommend this to pretty much anybody, unless you're somebody who is a heavy multitasker. If you have like 100 apps, and I'm being extreme, but if you have like maybe 10-15 social media apps and you use those constantly, this might not cut it for you. I do believe this is still, because it is a budget device, this is not meant for those kind of things. But it is great for people like me who, you're very simplistic. I don't really have any, video games or anything on my phone. I don't use it for this, but it's great for that. It's great for just your everyday average cell phone user. I would say that I would recommend it to an elderly person because it is not complicated. Even though it has some really cool features, which, speaking of cool features, I forgot to tell you guys. This device, even though it is a budget device, if you have a smartwatch, you have the Galaxy wearable. So that's really cool that they added that to the budget devices. They're really starting to recognize the being a part of the Galaxy family. They're actually recognizing it as such. So that is a really cool thing. But back to what I was saying. They don't overcomplicate this phone. Anyone could pick this phone up and use it. It doesn't matter if you are 50 years old or if you're 10 years old. You could use this phone, and it's great for children. Right now they don't have the sale going on where the phone is $99 and then you get 1 month of free service. But because holidays are coming up, and if you're considering this phone, I would actually wait. Wait till like Cyber Monday, or just frequently check back with Tracfone and their website and see if they have the sale going on. But you have Black Friday, you have Cyber Monday, and you're going into the new year. You have a lot of holidays coming up, so I'm pretty sure they're going to run the sale again. I'm pretty sure that's not just a one and done kind of deal, and you might even get a better deal than what I got. So yeah, overall, I would rate this phone an 8.5 because it is great for what it is. Samsung nailed it right on the head of what a budget device is. But even though it's budget, you still want something nice. You still want something that feels like you have quality. And they did it. They did their thing with this. So I would give this an 8.5. And the reason why I didn't give it a full 10, I don't give anything a full 10. That would be ridiculous. But like I said, it doesn't have some of the standard features that most budget devices are starting to get. I mean, even Nokia has stepped it up. So I mean, it's time to move away from the micro USB and maybe get some water resistant features. I'm not saying every budget device has that, but for the money that you would spend if you didn't get it on sale, you could have that. You could go get a Motorola for the same price and have that feature and have the fingerprint scanner. So there's a lot of things you could have had. But overall, this is a great phone. I definitely would recommend you check it out.